extraordinary images of a rare super blue blood moon have emerged as the eerie phenomenon made its striking appearance. Stargazers in North America, the Middle East, Russia, India, and Australia had the chance to witness the spectacle as the Earth's shadow bathed our satellite in a coppery or blue hue. The celestial show is the result of the Sun, Earth, and Moon lining up perfectly for a lunar eclipse just as the Moon is near its closest orbit point to our planet, making it appear super large. Brits will not get the chance to see the Moon in its blood-like appearance because the lunar eclipse is simply not visible from the UK. Stargazers will still see the Moon looking larger than normal, but it will most likely appear in its greyish colour on Thursday morning. The rare event was last seen in Europe in 1982, while US audiences have not witnessed it for a remarkable 152 years. It is the second full moon within the same month, a phenomenon called a blue moon which has nothing to do with its color. The blood in the name comes from the reddish-brown appearance the Moon takes on when Earth enters between it and the Sun, cutting off the light rays that usually brighten the lunar surface. Thousands gathered at Los Angeles' Griffith Observatory, which opened its doors at 3:30 a.m., 11:30 a.m. GMT, to a crowd expected to reach 2,000. People in Hawaii, Australia and Eastern Asia should be able to follow the full eclipse from beginning to end, said NASA. But most of South America, Africa, and Europe, where the alignment occurs in the middle of the day, will miss out on the show. The last super blue blood moon occurred on December 30, 1982, when it was seen in Europe, Africa and Western Asia. Some had waited in line since 10 p.m. the night before, hoping for a choice viewing spot. Coffee was on sale, and many science buffs brought their own telescopes to set up on the lawn. The eclipse began about 3:45 a.m. as a black shadow began to devour one corner of the gray-white moon. An hour later, the lunar surface was plunged into darkness, known as totality.Then. Rusty tones began to sheath the moon, reflecting the light of all the sunrises and sunsets on Earth at the same moment. The extreme east of Africa, the Middle East and Asia, Russia, Australia and New Zealand are set to enjoy the spectacle during their evening as the moon rises there. For North America, the last time was in 1866. This time around, viewing will be a challenge for those on the US East Coast. The eclipse begins just as the moon is setting in the west and the sun is rising in the east. Moon-watching parties for the 1-hour 16-minute eclipse were advertised up and down the US West Coast. But people outside the path of totality, or whose view was obstructed by cloudy weather, could follow the event live via NASA.gov.Brian Rachford, Associate Professor of Physics at the Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, said, "The red color during a lunar eclipse is very distinctive, and it's a rare treat to be able to see a blood-red moon. One of the great things about a lunar eclipse is you also don't need any special equipment to see it. Anyone can go outside and look at the moon. We pay for your stories. Do you have a story for the Sun online news team? Email us at tips@thesun.com.